Good. Okay, we have our next guest, Miss Susan Lake, on the show. Susan, we're talking to you and another one of our clients about why they got into a fitness program. What was your main reasons for getting into a fitness program?
Pretty much just to get back in shape, to learn how to eat right. Of course, everybody wants to have a better body image, just things like that.
So you've been working out with me about 10 months now?
About 10 months.
And when you originally got into the program, what was the main thing that really got you into the door?
The main thing, I'd seen Quincy's ads in the Sunday paper, and I saw some before and after pictures, and it just kind of interested me to come in and check it out and see what it was about.
And talking about before and after pictures, you've made a lot of improvements yourself, haven't you?
Yes, I have.
What gains have you made since you've been here?
Since I've been with Quincy, I've dropped a little over 30 pounds. I've gone from a size 16 to a size 8. I feel a lot better. I think I look a lot better.
Yeah, Susan, you'll be seeing a before and after picture of her on the show, and she's maintained the weight loss also. That's one of the things that a lot of people say when they lose the weight, they can't really keep it off. So what are you doing to maintain?
I pretty much follow the diet that Quincy put me on in the beginning. I've gotten a little bit more slack as I did lose the weight. I feel like I have a little bit more leeway. Not a lot, maybe on the weekends I might eat a little bit more than I would have when I first started the weight loss program, but I pretty much stick to that diet.
One of the main things that I find when people are trying to change their health or just trim down a little is that they think that the word diet is like a very negative thing. But when you're thinking about diet, your diet could be pizzas and hot dogs, but she's eating a healthier diet now. She's trying to eat a lower fat diet, trying to eat things that are going to benefit her in recuperation and in energy. So she's trying to eat foods that her body can actually use for energy. So since you've been doing that, do you feel like you feel better?
Oh, I feel a lot better. I have a lot more energy, and just even my outlook on life has improved. I just feel better all over.
Susan actually this summer was working out with her daughter, and I trained them together for about 2 months, and she was able to maintain and do the same kind of workout her daughter does. And the daughter's a college basketball player,
yes.
Right?
Yeah, she came home for the summer and had put on the, I guess you'd say the freshman 15. And I thought she's a basketball player, but she had stopped on the weight when basketball ended. And I told her I think she needed to meet Quincy, and Quincy put her on the eating healthy plan, and also started training with me. And it's made a huge difference, and she's maintained that since she's been back to school.
And so when y'all both able to do is around the same amount of weight, and Susan works out pretty intensely, and of course when we first started out, she's probably seen her strength go up by probably 200%, and she's able to go through the full workout. We're working with the weights twice a week.
Yes.
Are you doing some cardiovascular at home also?
Yes, I do. I have a treadmill at home. I do cardio about 3 times a week for 30 to 40 minutes.
One of the excuses most people make for not being in the fitness program is the fact that they have a job. You have a full-time job,
yes,
right?
I do have a full-time job in sales. I travel a lot. Luckily, Quincy's been able to work me in on Mondays and Fridays when I'm in town, and I can do my cardio either in hotels or really anywhere. Just take a walk if I have to.
So you're making sure you make time for it regardless. You don't make the excuse that, well, I had to travel, so I can't work out for 6 months. A lot of people will do that because if they don't have like a set schedule, and because she is a traveling salesperson, she has to make sure that she decides that she's going to give herself 45 minutes to an hour of time for fitness, right?
Yes, that's correct.
So what would you say to a person out there who thinks that it's not possible?
It's really, I used to be the same way. It's really all excuses. I had every excuse in the book. I'm too tired. I work too hard. I work too many hours, this and that. But if you're really committed to it and you want to feel better, you can find the time.
And Susan's a mother of 2 because her children are in college and older now, so she doesn't have to do the babysitting thing. So that could be an issue for some people, but still, anyone should be able to find 40 minutes to an hour to time for fitness.
Yes.
And doing that, and we train for about an hour, and she's doing some cardiovascular at home. But one of the main things is I've talked to her about is what you're putting into your mouth is the main thing that's going to really make the difference. We have people that's been working out for years, and they don't make any changes because they don't want to try to change their nutrition. And you find that the nutrition, even when you were not able to do the cardio, you were still able to drop the weight.
Yes. Yes, I was, just by following the plan that you gave me. I mean, there was some times when I was in meetings at night and I couldn't get, on the cardio, but I still dropped that weight.
Because that's the main thing. You can eat in 5 minutes more than you can burn off in cardio in 3 hours. So what you're eating is very important. That's one thing I try to stress. What do you think the benefit of having a personal trainer is for you?
For me, it's I need the motivation. Quincy kind of motivates me to do the exercises, and it's also you make a commitment. I made a commitment to Quincy that I would be here, and I feel like I need to be here on those hours. Not to mention that he makes me feel good. He talks to me. He's taught me how to use the weight equipment, things like that. And
the fact that we don't always just talk about fitness. I think sometimes people come into a fitness center and they're distracted and they think